Daniel 10 through 12 reveals a consistent theme found throughout Scripture, the pattern of 7. This pattern is also found in Revelation, the Olivet Discourse, and most importantly, in Daniel's final great vision. 1. Deception. The first horse is white, representing deception and the introduction of Antichrist through a false covenant of peace. Daniel 11 says he will come in a time of tranquility and seize the kingdom by intrigue, practicing deception to gain power with a small force of people. A treaty with Israel may make headlines, becoming the prophesied covenant. 2. Fear. The second horse is red, representing war and bloodshed. The Antichrist will attempt to gain power by force. Daniel 11:24 describes him distributing plunder and possessions to win followers, scheming against strongholds for a time. When peace seems realized, he will strike. Antichrist's power grows from the north, expanding toward the south, east, and west, toward Israel. Daniel 8:9 describes a small horn growing exceedingly great. Daniel 11:25 says, he will stir up his strength against the king of the south with a large army. 3. Famine. The third horse is black, representing famine and economic collapse. As the Antichrist rises, he will gain control of the world's riches and oil, creating massive inflation. Daniel 11 describes this, saying of two kings, their hearts will be intent on evil, and they will speak lies to each other at the same table. But it will not succeed, for the end is still to come at the appointed time. Food is specifically mentioned in this passage, as schemes are devised and armies clash. Those awaiting the Mahdi follow their real king. The Antichrist returns with much plunder, but his heart turns against the Holy Covenant, and he begins his siege against Jerusalem. 4. Death. The fourth horse is green, representing abomination and death. This rider is death, followed by Hades. As Isaiah prophesied, Israel will say, we have made a covenant with death, and with Sheol we have made a pact. The Antichrist's plans face a setback. As Daniel foretold, when he returns to the south, ships of Kittim come against him. Disheartened, he returns enraged at the Holy Covenant, and shows regard for those who forsake it. All this warfare happens in a short 3.5 years. Ships from Kittim, likely a Western naval power, will arrive from the Mediterranean. This show of force will discourage the Antichrist. Daniel says, he will be disheartened and will return and become enraged at the Holy Covenant and take action. This is when he breaks his covenant with Israel. Forces will arise, desecrate the sanctuary, and do away with the regular sacrifice. They will set up the abomination of desolation. Enraged by the ships of Kittim, the Antichrist turns his fury on Israel. Up to this point, he has only been moderately successful. But now, Satan is cast from heaven to earth and delivers his power to the Antichrist. As Daniel prophesied, he will take action against the strongest fortresses with the help of a foreign god. Demonically assisted, no nation will be able to stand against him. 5. Martyrdom and apostasy. The fifth seal marks the midpoint of Daniel's 70th week, when the Great Tribulation begins. After the abomination is set up, Jews and Christians alike will be persecuted. Daniel 11 says this time will refine and purify believers, but many will also fall away. As Matthew 24 warns, many will fall away and will betray one another and hate one another. Because lawlessness is increased, most people's love will grow cold. Daniel reveals the Antichrist's attitude. He will exalt himself above every god, honoring instead a god of fortresses. Hoi 581, Maos. This Hebrew word for stronghold is first used when Gideon pulls down the altar of Baal, a god who, like the God of Islam, values warfare. The wars continue. Daniel 11 describes the kings of the south and north attacking him. He will storm through the beautiful land, conquering many countries like Egypt, Libya, and Ethiopia. However, Edom, Moab, and Ammon will be rescued from his hand. Finally, rumors from the east and north will disturb him, and he will go forth with great wrath to destroy and annihilate many. Antichrist clashes with Egypt, and this time Egypt is no match. But then, Rumors from the east and north will disturb him. Revelation 16:12 says the great Euphrates River is dried up, preparing the way for the kings from the east. Daniel 11:45. He pitches his royal tents near the holy mountain. 6. Celestial disturbance. Daniel 12 describes this time. Michael will arise, and there will be great distress. But those written in the book will be rescued. Many who sleep in the dust will awake, some to everlasting life, others to contempt. 7. Wrath. God pours out his wrath, and the reign of Antichrist ends. Daniel 11:45 says, he will come to his end, and no one will help him. For a deeper dive, follow the link in the description below. Maranatha.